Welcome back to Me. I Am a Memoir, the meaning of Mariah Carey, where we are delving into even more meaning, beyond the meaning. It should change its name now, Beyond the Meaning of Mariah Carey. Because we've run out of book. We are currently halfway through we've done a third of Mariah Carey's Masterclass lessons, which cost like $300 Australian or something, like $280, I think it is.
I would have paid double.
Yeah, exactly. It's very expensive, but then you can watch like heaps of other lessons. You don't just have to pay for Mariah's. You get all the lessons. You can watch Helen Mirren. You can watch Christina Aguilera. If you really wanted to do that.
They're all played by Tracy Ullman.
There's a lot going on. There's like a makeup course because now that I'm on their books, they keep emailing me. So some guy wants to, Sir John, I think his name is, he wants to teach me how to do makeup. And I'm like, dude, I'm 51.
John, okay.
I just put a touch up my appearance in Zoom. That's enough.
Yeah.
But yes, we are going to be getting lessons from Mariah. So the next 3 parts of the masterclass are coming with some posh nopsies and all sorts of stuff. So let's just dive in and get Mariah's lesson.
Can't take that away. Oh, Mariah's lesson. We're on lesson 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure that I absorbed anything from the first 3.
But I absorbed all of the lyrics to Sunflowers for Alfred Roy.
Yes. We did learn about the Seraph Sister family tree.
The Seraph Sister family tree was very important learning. That's right. We had
you're right.
chat.
You're right. What am I? I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Are you ready to hit us up with some posh synopsises?
It depends. Is Safa Saraf? Is she part of it?
I mean, not intentionally, but I'm sure she'll come up.
Excellent.
Yes. Can you sing today, or are you not?
What am I? Oh, the posh synopsis song. I'll see how I go. Weirdly, because my voice is quite croaky. I have been fine up here in my high voice, so it's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to talk about this for the whole thing because if I talk in my normal voice, it just drops out completely. There's like gaps. But I feel like Mariah in that
Tina Barrett's Fire.
Yeah. Don't go back to Tina Barrett. You know how Mariah, she's got a really husky voice, and then that clear as a bell singing comes out. So I'll see how I go with. A posh synopsis, it's a masterclass posh synopsis.
Okay, but where you did the hang,
yes.
I want more hang.
Posh synopsis.
I mean, what you did was different than what I did.
Yes.
Posh synopsis. And then maybe do one of your trills at the end.
Posh synopsis.
Okay, but not that one.
Oh, okay.
One of the other ones. I like it when it's deeper, but not. I don't know. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'm saying yes, and I'm nodding, which must mean I agree with this, and I'm definitely not just saying it to move on.
You're producing with voice.
I am. And finger.
And finger production.
All right, posh synopsis time. Okay. Mariah is given credit for inventing rap and hip-hop. PowerPoint says writing with samples.
I forgot PowerPoint.
PowerPoint's back. PowerPoint chat. Mariah tells the story of fantasy where she pulled up to a Ferris wheel while Genius of Love played. She was there with her first ex-husband who was on the phone or something.
Oh.
I roll.
I love that we get Tommy shade.
Even the first ex-husband. Because it's also shading the second ex-husband.
Yeah.
With all of the children.
I've got so many ex-husbands.
So many. Oh my God.
That one with the fertile one. The infertile one.
The out-fertile one. Just all of them. The pre-fertile one, the post-fertile one. It's everywhere.
Urethral approval fertile.
Yes. Oh my God. You can get pregnant from that. Just
you can.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
Probably not me.
Not you. No.
I probably won't get pregnant from it. But I shall
not
give
the
it a
way
crack.
you do it, no. I mean, you probably incubate some life in there if you don't clean it out soon.
God.
But
back to Mariah's eye roll. And Mariah knew that she wanted to sample the song while riding a roller coaster, and that's how Fantasy was born.
Because she heard Tom Tom Club, Genius of Love, on the way there. Yeah.
It's just so this is all happening. And I saw a Ferris wheel, so now I have to do it on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Later, it was remixed with ODB and Bad Boys' Sean P. Puff Diddy Daddy Combs, who makes a welcome return.
By the way, Mariah not understanding P. Diddy Puff Diddy Daddy Combs' name was amazing.
I literally, my next line is, whose name she no longer knows because there's so many and he dated a regular person.
He did date a regular person?
I don't remember really he has names.
Yeah.
I'm
throwing guns out the window, whatever. I was confused about his name as well, so I went and watched the most recent video I could find of him talking about it, which was this week on Ellen. And you can tell that Ellen is really worried about not having the cash come in anymore after the show finishes, because there are ads in her YouTube videos every 6 minutes. Just in the middle of a sentence, like, what's this? Like you were talking. Anyway.
She's going to have a YouTube channel. That's her next
thing. Pretty much.
She's going to be reacting to
she's going to be unpackaging her own line of things.
Yeah.
We're doing an unboxing of my own stuff.
Of my own underwear.
Of Ellen brand. But yeah, she asked about, the name, and he said, it's Diddy. That's what I go by now. And she goes, I thought you changed your name to Love. He goes, yeah, I legally changed my name to Love. Oh. Which is his middle name is now
Daddy.
Sean Love Coombs. No, that's on his driver's license is Sean Love Coombs.
Oh, is it Coombs, not Combs?
Coombs, whatever.
I thought he was related to Holly Marie Combs.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Charmed.
Yeah. Is she pronounced Combs, not Coombs?
Combs, yeah. Anyway, all of that's very interesting. Thanks, Alan.
There you go. And that's name chat.
That's Alan chat.
I watched 7 ads to get to that. It was in the first 2 minutes of the clip.
I like that we have figured out her next move, though. That's helpful. She thought a different gay Australian would help her figure it out, but she didn't. Now, people say Mariah helped pave the way for these kind of pop hip-hop collaborations.
She doesn't. She says no, other people were doing it. Yes.
I just happen to be the most famous.
Yes. And when she says that, quick pan across to the music box, quintuple platinum record on the wall.
Yeah, because remember? I do mention one of those at some point, actually. Not that one. PowerPoint now says, writing with Shook Ones, Part 2, Song Study, The Roof, bracket, back in time, close bracket. Quite a headline.
That's quite a headline. Cool. Someone spent all day animating that in After Effects.
Oh, yeah. Which Serif sister do I go with? It's a choose your own adventure Serif style.
I really do hate the typography.
I know. So Mariah heard Shook Ones Part 2 on the radio just after she had a thirsty roof moment with Derek Jeter's special microphone.
Yes.
In the Butterfly Lounge now, so we're on the roof, but now in the Butterfly Lounge, they talk about how
this is
Shook Ones...
pre-vitamin D.
Yeah, we hadn't had the vitamin D yet. Shook Ones sampled Herbie Hancock's Jessica and slowed it down to get the right vibe, as well as it sampling Quincy Jones and all of his awards.
Yes.
And then that's what Mariah sampled. So it was like a DP of sample, if you will.
It was.
It really was.
This was another moment I enjoyed of Mariah going, oh, was that all in there? I could have sampled those 2 songs. It would have been cheaper.
Yeah. I could have slowed down some other song. It's fine.
I made Tommy pay for it, so it was expensive.
But Mariah does say she didn't want to recreate the Mobb Deep sound. She wanted the real sound.
She wanted the grittiness, and she means it in a respectful way.
Yes.
Respectful grittiness. Respectful dirt.
Urethral approval.
Suddenly,
we're already back to PowerPoint with understanding interpolations.
Mm-hmm.
The battered violinist and crew return for round 2, which feels like a mistake. Mariah interrupts them to squeal Run DMC noises at them and then just keeps saying Run DMC as if all classically trained violinists know what that means.
I know. I love that Mariah's sitting there in like all of her cushions with a teacup and goes, Run DMC.
Run DMC.
Mate, no.
Yeah. And they're trying to play and record. But I'm not finished.
There's so much of that in these episodes.
God.
There's so much of like, if you let me get to the end of the phrase.
My favorite quote's coming up.
Okay.
It's unbelievable how she could deliver this line so friendly, and yet it would end you. So Mariah does point to help emphasize what she's talking about. Does some little prayer hands and claps, but she's mad that they didn't get it. Right? So she says, my only thought was that thing I just said to you. Which is Mariah speak for don't make me repeat myself. I said Run DMC and I didn't hear no Run DMC. But my only thought was that thing I just said to you.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
Remember when I did that?
And then they all go, dirt, dirt. She's like, no, it's dirt, dirt, dirt. It's like, it wasn't before.
No, but then there's God, it's not that hard, you guys.
I know I sang it 4 different ways, but it's not.
It's Run DMC.
Run DMC.
Yeah. Mariah says dum dum da 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 a few more times as Daniel scrambles to translate and the violinist simply drops dead. Instead of calling an ambulance, Mariah just makes the sound a few more times, which rouses the violinist back to life just in time to complete the section, which Mariah lives for, so therefore everyone else has to too. But you can't die now because I'm living for this. Dum dum da 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 da.
Poop, 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 chugga, chugga, poop, poop, chugga, chugga, poop, poop, chugga, chugga.
It sounds like a Madness song as well, driving in my car. It's a whole thing. PowerPoint says, sample your own voice. Mariah says, if you don't know Run DMC, you can just sample your own voice.
Yeah.
Put an Instagram filter on it or whatever.
Yeah.
On You Got Me with Just Blaze, there are high bits which sound like someone else, but it's actually a Mariah who just sang it medium.
Yeah.
But they added the squeaky sounds to make it medium rare for Jay-Z and Freeway. Mm-hmm. Somebody, maybe Mariah's daughter Monroe.
Oh my God, somebody.
Somebody I know. Was it my daughter?
Was that my daughter?
Possibly
that person
Monroe.
I talked to, the little one with the glasses. Is that my daughter?
She brought me a tea. It was lovely.
It was lovely.
Little warm. But someone asked Mariah who sings that part, and Mariah was like, it was me, which all but confirms that the only music allowed in Mariah's house is Mariah Carey.
Yep. That is an important thing. And it makes me happy to know that if I went to visit, I could be as sycophantic as I liked because that's all that would be playing. Oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
That's me. I know I've got them all. I had a dream the other night that I worked for her at a concert and she was like, she didn't like me and she was a bitch and she was just like being hideous. And then found out I was a lamb.
She took off her mask.
Next thing you know, nice as pie. Like, as soon as she found out I was in the Lamely, she's like, you love me.
Now I get it. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were coming on to me. I'm like, no, I'm gay.
I thought you were going to say she took off her mask and was regular.
No.
You're like,
that would be a nightmare. But yeah, it was a really weird dream. Like, once she found out I was a lamb, I was the best person who ever happened in her life. And I could do no wrong.
Oh my God. I just love that she thought you were straight. Like,
look, I've told you about, international superstars grabbing me on the nethers.
That's true.
Who have no gaydar.
Oh my God.
I mean, she's hooked up with the dancer.
So that is our lesson 4. What
so good.
have we learned?
That it doesn't matter how different the song is when you sing it. Just get it right.
Yes.
It's not your job to be right. It's their job to be right.
Yeah.
Because you're Mariah and they're unnamed string quartet.
No. 3 of whom just keep changing.
Yeah, I love that the lead one is just like the tenacious one. It's like, I'll last the distance, Mariah. I can do this.
I can do this.
I can be on this record, I swear.
I actually did learn one genuinely interesting fact, which is that an interpolation isn't just sampling and bringing something in, it's actually recreating it.
Yeah.
Which
Sampling
I was like, okay, that's
is copying
more
and
clear.
pasting it, and interpolating is when
I just
you
thought it
sing
was
a bit.
bringing it in,
Yeah.
but it could still be the sample, but it's like, no, it's a recreation, darling.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you learned that. You know what else I did learn was that Mariah's really not talking to anyone at Island Def Jam, and it refuses to pay for that sample of her singing really high in her own song.
Yeah. I did expect to hear it.
I'm talking about You Got Me, and we'll just see a picture of JZ because we'll pay for that on Getty, but we're not paying Island Def Jam for the rights to that song that I should own because it's mine. Because that wasn't remember all the way through the MC30, it all kind of dried up when it got to Charm Bracelet. It's like, no, we're not doing those anymore.
I mean, she probably put all those songs out. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like there was 87 songs on that album.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't need to hear the 88.
But yeah, it was just like, we're going to pretend that whole thing never happened. Yeah. I believe in We Belong Together, that happened, but everything else didn't happen.
I also like that just throughout, like one of the things that the text does is advertising.
Yes.
Like if Mariah doesn't want to say the thing, they just put it up.
Yeah.
Like, download the roof. Great.
Yeah.
Bring us to lesson 5.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for the posh?
A poshnopsis. It's a lesson 5. Background vocals poshnopsis.
Okay, so I might let you into the booth later.
Yeah.
For like 1 or 2 takes of it.
Okay.
So that was a good rehearsal.
Oh, okay.
But, really good though.
Poshnopsis.
Yes. Let's move on.
If you really wanted it to be true to form, you need to just start singing over me while I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah. But not that. But I don't know what you're doing. But it's not that. No.
Not that.
No. Please stop. I need to feed my dogs. And the violinist. I was going to make jokes that I should make. All right, lesson 5. We get some Everything Fades Away with Mariah, her backing vocalist, and JoJo for some reason. Everything, I can do it too. So I thought you were being Brandy again. Her backing vocalist and JoJo for some reason. They haven't sung this song since 1901 apparently, even though Mariah wasn't born then.
Yes.
Mariah wasn't born then.
Mariah was not born. There's many mentions of when she was born in this episode.
I know. Mariah was a background singer. Before she was a singer.
Oh.
She always noticed...
In her negative years.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was minus 27 years old.
And she always noticed BVs on her favourite records.
Mm-hmm.
PowerPoint says background vocals part 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a DP already.
Oh.
Mariah lists Luther Vandross and Shaka Khan as having some of the best background vocals and stacks, which Mariah explains is when you layer your own vocals, darling.
That's what stacks is.
She's stacked. I've always said that about
she's
Mariah.
very stacked, Mariah.
Stacked.
Very stacked. I do love that she gets a bit of like crazy Shaka Khan. Like she's prepared to pay for the rights to Luther Vandross and Shaka Khan, but she won't pay for her own.
For her own. Why would I just give money to myself? That doesn't make any sense. I would say, though, that Mariah wasn't as stacked in the 90s.
No.
She's become more stacked. She's layered more.
Yeah.
We're definitely just talking about vocals.
Yeah.
She mentions Cissy Houston's BVs for Aretha Franklin as well. And then Mariah tells us a story of a contemporary artist who she's pretty sure she knows but doesn't want to say. And they said nobody is stacking their vocals anymore because it's not hard.
Nobody stacks anymore.
Right, has made Mariah double down on her stacking because she's like, I heard that. I'm going to go full stack.
I'm going to
super stacking. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to stack on stack on stack. Who was this?
Rice upon rice.
Who was this de-stackable?
Yeah, I don't know. It obviously can't be anyone too regular because she's like, I have heard of them.
Yeah.
I mean, who would Mariah? Stack? Like, Mariah has her own booth. Why would she be at a record studio? She doesn't need to be there.
Yeah. Why would she need to hire people?
Yeah. I just
is that what they meant?
They
get other background vocalists in to do instead.
No, I think they were generally just saying that you just have a straight vocal now.
No,
you don't layer it, but that's because everyone gets compressed.
Oh yeah, and if you compress 4 people one on top of the other, they just become still one person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's and Mariah's like, no, I like to stack because I can sing.
I can sing lead and background.
Yeah. Mariah says that it's not some people's bags, and sometimes you may only stack one vocal, and even occasionally not stack at all, which seems ridiculous, but apparently some people do it.
Do you know what? Just as a sidebar, my theory is with the young people who have said this to Mariah, it's because...
Do you reckon it was Bieber? Because they would have been in a studio together.
They would have been in a studio together when he was 12, singing BVs. Yeah. But do you think it's because there's like an attitude that if you do BVs, then you're not a real singer?
I don't know. I think
Mariah
it's just that no one knows how to harmonise.
In this episode, it's like some people just don't leave being a background vocalist. They don't get to be a lead vocalist.
I know.
Or maybe you're correct. They just don't know how to harmonise, so they don't.
I think it's probably,
Like, I can't sing along to music.
I would, like, backing vocalists have to be better singers than lead singers.
Yeah, because you've got to adjust for...
Yeah. Regular singing.
I'm going like this now. Okay, I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up with
we saw what...
You said, but now you're going...
We've seen what Brandy's about to go through. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, baby. No, I said it ain't easy, baby. That's not what you did.
This recording session ain't easy, baby.
I said, baby. No, but that's different, right? Baby. I can't. Okay, there you go. There's a squeal. PowerPoint says, the roof, back in time, working session, learning the lines.
Learning the lines.
I love that Mariah had to learn her own lyrics.
She's got so many hits.
Line. So hits. Shits and hurts. I knew what you said. Hits and shirts. Shits and hurts.
That was my nickname in high school.
Oh my God. What did I saw something recently where they, I think it was, again, that Snatch game where they said that they got a rejuvenation and took out the speed humps down there.
Took out the speed humps.
I know. So Mariah invited Brandy to reimagine the BVs on the roof because she knew her tone and trills would add something special, but also because she wanted Brandy to know that even though everyone wants them to work together, she's not ready for a full-blown duet, regardless of what that Dionne Warwick says.
Oh my God. Are you going back to the Dionne Warwick battle?
This is where this started. Everyone was like, Brandy, and Mariah's like, okay, but really no. So I'll do it.
Brandy doesn't have 19 number ones.
No, I'll just pretend that I'm doing it. But I'm really just doing it to show Dionne that I am a legend.
Can I tell you a theory that I had during the week?
Sure.
So I saw a thing
You're interpolating your own podcast.
I'm interpolating my own podcast. Shawn Mendes.
You're going to stack
it? Yeah, I can stack it. Oh, there we go. Stack now. I'm going to have to change my pants. Shawn Mendes was talking about texting Mariah over something and working together. So she's done this thing with Brandy. She's texting Shawn Mendes. They're doing something together. Do you think there's a duets album coming?
Maybe.
Of other people singing on Mariah's hits.
I mean, because we first got the We Belong Together Valentine reimagining, and then we got The Roof. But yeah, maybe. And we know, like, we're fairly certain that she's working on someone else's daughter chick with 7-Eleven. What's her name? 11 from Schitt's Creek, Stranger Things. And I'm like, maybe
Bobby Brown.
yes, little Bobby Brown.
Little Bobby Brown.
Yeah, maybe maybe it's an extension of MC30. It's like we're going to get the chick and we're going to get the duets, and
so much Mariah-ness.
So much Mariah and MC16. Don't forget. So Mariah pretends to know Brandy and asserts her dominance by only allowing 2 vocal takes and no lighting. Did you notice the lighting?
Oh, yeah.
It's only on Mariah?
Exactly like the Christmas Melody movie where Lacey Chabert gets no lighting and Mariah gets a lot of lighting.
Yeah. So true. Mariah glares at Brandy, begrudgingly allowing her a microphone and pointing to all the parts that she's not allowed to sing. See this one, this here? No.
Don't sing that.
That's a no-no. And also this entire highlighted no.
You can sing all of it. I'll just delete it in post.
Yeah. Oh, no, we lost
like Adam
it.
does to Posh in this book.
Yeah. It's so true.
Why did you delete my Mother Inferior joke?
I know. And it came up only on the weekend. Mariah makes sure to sing. Mariah makes sure to sing every time Brandy does, so she doesn't have to hear her. Then points out all the ways her own vocals was better.
In the old days and even now.
Yeah, which is essentially what we've been doing in this episode. Mariah reminds Brandy that she was only
reminds Brandy.
Mariah reminds Brandy that she was only
Mariah
2.
reminds Brandy.
Mariah reminds Brandy. No, that's not what I did. Let's see okay. But Mariah reminds Brandy that she was only 2 when she wrote the song and calls her an air queen, which seems like a compliment, but isn't.
Is it? I think that's genuinely a compliment. It's because she gets a lot of air into her vocals.
It's very
Mariah's vocal cords are shut tight, no air. That's why I can maintain that
Mariah
sustain.
Can air if she wants to, though.
She can if she wants to, but she can sustain for about 2.5 hours because nothing's getting out of that lockdown vocal cord. I'm still breathing out. It's 4 minutes later.
Yeah. She's actually like teaching Brandy to breathe. like I see that you did like a, but it was actually I did more of a. See how that's different? Try that. No. Anyway, this whole section goes on for what feels like 78,000 years. Mariah points at Brandy some more, looking very concerned because Brandy isn't looking at where she's pointing, and if she's not looking, then she's not going to get it.
You know what Mariah's pointing at when she's doing the pointing? All those gold records on the wall.
Look over here. I did some decorating over my entire career. Lots of gold.
19 number ones at least. At least.
Yeah.
Some more in other countries. They're cheaper in Canada.
At this point, the Masterclass has become an SNL sketch of itself, with Mariah and Brandy facing off in an ad-lib war. This whole section could be scripted.
Do you know what's do you know the saddest thing is Mariah is clearly not enjoying what Brandy's doing, and Brandy is so excited to be with Mariah.
It is very sweet to see Brandy's excitement.
Brandy is beside herself and oh my God, I'm working with Mariah. This is the best thing ever. It's just she's beside herself every time Mariah gives her an instruction. She follows it, and then it's wrong. She's just so excited about being told what to do. Oh yeah, again, I'll do it again.
No, I said. And she does it so she doesn't have to hear Brandy the whole time. PowerPoint says, sing with others. Mariah, no, that's Mariah.
Sing with others if they're you.
I am. Sing over others is what I heard. Mariah remembers when she started doing BVs at 12 years old, but she didn't know how to blend yet. Kind of like Brandy.
Poor Brandy.
Sometimes with Clarissa, Mariah would sing higher, and sometimes she'd sing lower. And as we know, sometimes she sings medium, but never regular.
Never regular.
Never regular.
Only Mariah, medium.
Mariah prefers doing her kind of music because she can play with it and change it. With classical music, you can't do that. You have to sing it exactly the way it was written by people Mariah doesn't know.
Because they're dead.
Right? Piggy Patricia was a great opera singer, but she basic, you know. She couldn't do what I'm doing. Like, she has to stick to the thing.
I can stick to the notes.
What's a classical song that I will know?
Ave Maria?
Yeah, so like Mariah's like, Ave Maria.
Yeah. But you just have to go, Ave Maria. Yeah.
It's there today. I don't know why.
It's there.
But yeah, like...
What are some other classical songs they sing in church? Heat Wave?
Chain of Fools.
I Will Follow Him. Big church songs.
HYMN. Oh my God. So dumb.
And this has been Sister Act Chat.
Joyful. Oh, happy
Classical
day. Roll With Me, Henry by Etta James. But yeah, I think we end on Patricia being basic.
Yeah. Patricia could do that because that's, well, what those people do.
Yeah, that's what they're told to do. And I don't do that.
No.
I tell you what to do. You don't tell me what to do.
I'm the boss of singing.
And what's funny is that's kind of how Brandy was treating her, like the respect, you know. But
you're the boss of singing. I'll just do what I'm told. I would never sing like this in a purple fit, but here I go.
and that brings that brings us to the end of part one. So we're still got a part two. Don't worry.
What are we going to find out what we learned in part one, or just find out what we learned over the whole?
I think we learned a lot here.
Part one and two.
So I learned that Mariah didn't want to do this. That's my main takeaway. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
What did you learn?
I learned that Mariah is impatient when people are getting it wrong and need to be told before they're finished being wrong.
Run DMC ya.
Run DMC. I went, and you went, and it's,
Yeah.
Because I changed it now.
Because I'm the boss of singing.
I'm the boss of singing. All right, are we looking at that look at her face behind your head in the video?
I so for people listening, we always pick a different background, and I picked one of Mariah just giving the ultimate look at Brandy, who looks both happy and terrified.
Do you know what I think has happened here? Is Brandy has said, "Oh, I don't know this song. What is it?"
And Muttley or Cha-Cha is facing the other way because they just don't want to deal with this. I don't want to see that.
You don't know my song, The Roof?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take you back in time to the actual roof.
Yeah.
There was a special microphone. It wasn't raining yet.
I'm going to push you off the roof.
It was definitely...
I just feel so Brandy's so excited to be there and be working with Mariah.
Oh, that's right. You weren't allowed up on the roof. That's right. It was VIP.
It was VIP.
So, yeah, no, that makes sense.
The special section.
You were busy being a Moesha and I was only 2. So, some creepy old woman coming to a 2-year-old's birthday. It's a little strange. I feel so bad. Like, no, you're right. Like, people are going to listen to think like, oh my God, poor Brandy. And also that we must hate Brandy. We don't hate Brandy. We love Brandy.
We love Brandy. Mariah doesn't seem to love Brandy as much as we love Brandy.
No, it's just iconic. She
does say some nice things about her voice.
I know. I think, to be honest, I think it's just that Mariah is probably in the zone and we haven't seen that in terms of in the studio because this is the first time she's letting us in.
Yes.
And maybe this is her concentrating face.
And look, and maybe this is
and she can't help it. She's excited.
This is her process and it seems difficult. But, you know, this process has produced 19 number ones.
Exactly. So it works. So shut up, everyone, and sit down and I will point when I'm ready.
Yeah.
Which is always. I will point when you're not ready. And you just better get it. Otherwise, you got to look like that violinist. And that ain't healthy.
I want Brandy and the violinist to write a book. Tell a whole book about their experience making Masterclass.
We'll do a podcast on it. All right, are you ready for lesson
that's what we've learned?
6?
Mariah's the boss of singing.
Yes, yeah. And she doesn't want to be there. Yeah. Are you ready for lesson 6?
Yes, a posh synopsis. A posh synopsis. Even more background vocals. Posh synopsis.
Yes. No, that's not what, you did it wrong again. No, because all I did was just and you're going off on these weird trills that I didn't do.
But you did.
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't do it. I can't keep it up because I'm laughing. Okay. What is wrong? This all has to stay in, by the way.
I can't cut this out. It's too
Can't
stupid.
cut any of it out.
I'll cut out the actual content. Leave this in.
Which is actually what the Masterclass did too. But I just did. So I don't know what you're doing.
I can see where Brandy got confused. I'm confused now.
Yeah.
And I've lost my voice.
I know. Well done. PowerPoint says background vocals part 2. Mariah likes doing BVs. I can't speak. BVs more than lead, even though she can do lead and often does. We learn that Mariah doubles everything to add more texture, but to also bury Brandy.
Brandy.
I'm going to double this so that I don't hear you or anyone else. I don't know why she's like focusing so much on the Run DMC for the violinist because they won't hear it because she'll just do it with her voice anyway.
Also, like, is she re-singing this song? It sounds like she's just pulling in her old vocals that were on it in the first place.
Yeah, I think she's re-singing just the BVs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But nobody knows.
Just to bury
we will
Brandy.
listen to it at the end of all of this and give it a review. So PowerPoint now says producing Brandy's vocals. Ooh. So we're not even there
We
yet.
haven't even got... Well, she's just been learning. Like, she's been learning the words.
Yeah.
Which is why Mariah's got that look on her face, as if to go, you didn't know this off by heart already?
I know there is a point in here somewhere that she has to hand her the piece of paper.
Yeah.
Ugh. Mariah allows Brandy
Leave
into the
that
vocal.
in. I want everyone to know that she did not know my
Didn't know
best
the words.
song.
We've been here for at least 5 days and she still doesn't know the words. I got up at 6 p.m. But she's been here the whole time and still doesn't know the words. Mariah allows Brandy into the vocal booth only because the fumigators are booked for tomorrow. She says...
And it's really hot in there.
Yeah. She says she's allowed to do some special trills, but don't go overboard.
Don't go.
Mariah asks Brandy if she wants to double her own vocal, knowing she'll never be able to match it exactly, but it'll be funny to watch her try.
Did you do it that way? I'm asking because I know you didn't.
I know you didn't, and now it won't match, and it won't sound... Yeah. Brandy says she'll do it like Mariah, and Mariah says, no, do it like you, please, while laughing maniacally, making Brandy duck in case she has a stiletto coming her way. Because there was one moment where Brandy kind of backs up from the mic and it's like, was there a shoe edited out of this?
This was a dog attacking her.
You do it your own way. Sorry?
This was a dog attacking her at some
Yeah,
point.
it could have been. Mariah goes on a tangent about choirs that even she doesn't understand. Brandy thinks she's finally got it, but Mariah keeps singing at her all the ways it could be better, while Muttley or Cha-Cha try to nap. Brandy timidly asks if she can come out, and Mariah says totally for sure, because with editing, that 13 hours will seem like 5 minutes. Mariah and Brandy listen to the track while Muttley desperately tries to escape. There's a full, back of the couch climb.
Oh, yeah. Trying to get away. It's like, oh, these bitches won't
This is
shut
too
up.
much. PowerPoint says, building the outro. Mariah and Brandy piece together the end of the track while Muttley glares at Brandy and calls the police. There's literally a phone where Muttley's sitting, and I'm like, I know that you, Piggy Patricia, Nana, taught you 911, and you are doing that with your little paw.
Just call the police occasionally. She needs to know her place.
We have a Mariah emergency.
Mariah emergency.
Time for the spa. But probably for Brandy. I think Brandy needs it. Yeah, no, Mariah's
Brandy's going to need
Brandy.
a lot of therapy after this particular recording session.
We get a shot of a charm bracelet frame disc, reminding us that even Mariah albums that don't sell.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Brandy. Mariah says yes a lot, but you know she means not even close. Because she keeps going, yes, and then doing it again. Yes, but yes.
Yeah.
She's saying yes to herself.
Yeah.
PowerPoint says bringing it together. Mariah silently points to parts of the song and actually lets old mate violin play uninterrupted. Fuck, I can't speak. Mariah silently points to parts of the song.
Silently points to parts of the song.
And actually lets old mate violin
silently points to parts of the song.
Silently points.
Silently points.
Silent. I don't know why you went up. Silently points.
Silently points to parts of the song.
Silently point. Silently point. Silent.
No, you're
Silently
reading. You're not
point.
singing. You're not singing. This is reading.
Point.
Silently points.
Silently
to
point.
parts of the song.
Yeah, I've lost where I am now.
Start from the beginning.
Okay,
Mariah silently points.
Mariah loudly fists to parts of this. I don't know.
Brandy, that's not how it goes. That's not it. No, pointing. There she is,
How have we swapped roles? I'm Mariah, bitch. Fuck. I'll sick Muttley and Charger on you. Anyway, so why are we fisting? I don't know.
Because I broadcast for a living and you sing, and I'm happy for you to teach me how to sing, but you need to be told how to broadcast.
Yes. Broadcast. Broadcast.
There's a D in there, but sure.
Broadcasted.
Not broadcast. The broadcast.
Oh, so it's a hard D.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. Broadcast.
Broadcast.
They're two words.
Maybe Mariah points to some of the song. I don't know. Either way, she actually lets old mate violin play uninterrupted for a good 30 seconds.
Woo!
Mariah says before she presses play on Run DMC and just starts dancing in the background. Mariah says you can create magical moments too, whether you sing, hum, whisper, or even people who came later to singing and have big butts. Whatever.
You mean the shanty?
Yeah. Christina Milian? Yes.
Yeah.
Even they can have magical moments. They just won't be credited for them.
Someone else will be pointing out the notes with their butt.
With the butt. Very talented butt. That's the butts to class. Is that what you called it?
Butts to class.
Butts to class. I'm regular, and this is butts to class. And it's like a Jane Fonda style exercise tape.
Come on, feel the burn.
With all of that, somehow we are at the end of lesson 6.
Oh, how?
I don't know, and I can quickly tell you that what I've learned is that I don't know how to broadcast.
Broadcast.
That's 2 words. Broad with a hard D, which we love.
D.
Big hard D. Brandy.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned. What did you learn? February.
There's no D in February.
I don't know. PowerPoint to do. Lesson. I don't know. Stop me. Dragula.
It's
like Dracula. It's the Dracula version. Maybe that.
Excuse me.
Maybe that's.
Please.
Something.
He didn't go to medical school not to be called Dr. Acula.
I think there is a Dr. Acula on Scrubs.
Probably.
So yeah, what did you learn from our lesson 6?
Brandy doesn't know what she's gotten herself in for.
Poor Brandy, my God.
Brandy is in over her head.
Yeah. I'm looking at the photo again.
And she's just trying so hard. And I really like I would have been happy with Brandy singing it the way she's singing it, but Brandy's just, not doing
I
what
just
she's
love that
told.
she's like, yeah, let's do a song together. You can just do background quietly. 1 or 2 takes.
1 or 2 takes.
Yeah.
Actually, go back in and do that one again.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the way I liked it.
Yeah. This is never going to get released anyway. So
it'll be exclusive to Masterclass, so no one's going to see it.
I don't know what I learned other than shade. I think I got extra shady in this one.
Yeah.
Ooh. And
did you learn anything about background vocals at all?
Well, I know what stacking is.
Yes, stacking was exciting.
I learned to duck when a stiletto comes your way.
There's no stiletto. I think there was just a solid note.
Yeah. Mariah hit the note and just sent it her way.
Mariah hit the note and then the note hit Brandy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Mariah's like Brandy says, is this okay? Mariah says, oh, I've got some notes. And Brandy says, oh, what are they? No, I actually hit them. So maybe you could get some notes too.
Yeah, you can hit the
That's
notes.
something to think about. Maybe you should take my masterclass.
Oh,
I don't know. Do you have $600, Brandy?
So
I don't know
sweet.
if you do.
Like, she's
I know,
so
she does seem lovely.
She's so excited to be there.
I know.
So weird.
Oh, well. Sorry, Brandy. Justice for Brandy.
Justice for Brandy.
But no, look, fabulous. I feel like there's just so much more to come.
Are you excited about this
what we're
version of
learning.
the roof that's going to be unveiled in the final episode?
I'm curious as to whether we can hear Brandy in it at all.
Or the string quartet.
Or Run DMC.
Run DMC.
But it definitely, it's left me feeling invigorated for our final lessons.
Yeah.
Which will be coming at us in a couple of weeks.
Oh, so I guess we are almost home.
We are. At the end of the podcast, baby. Almost there, almost home. You could probably say, but you won't because of copyright. Almost home. After our almost home episode last week,
I know.
I don't think that will ever be the same.
I don't think this podcast should have kept going after the book, but here we are.
There's so much more to come. We have to finish the discography, darling, which is what we will be almost doing next week.
Right.
With a little me, I am Mariah, the elusive chanteuse.
The elusive chanteuse.
Which, of course, is our namesake.
Yes.
So, I mean, the only way is up. I feel, with that. Like, surely it'll have to be the best album.
There are 432 songs on that album. And we are going to be here for months.
Yes. We have covered a couple in the Angel's Advocate, so you don't have to worry about those
from
ones.
the deluxe version.
Yeah, and they're featuring people we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know them.
Except Mary J. Blige. We know Mary J. Blige.
We know. We could talk about her again if you want to. I'm happy to.
Yeah. We'll just do a whole, like, does she have a biography? Because we'll look into it.
Yeah. No more drama. The Mary J. Blige story.
Yeah. And then part 2, no more pain, and so on.
No more pain.
Oh, she was really good live, though. I did see her.
Her voice
that song. We went to church on that song, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
I am making happen this week. I'm a guest on Peter Hellier's podcast where he gets you to watch a movie that you've never seen before, which was difficult for me to find.
You should have made him watch Glitter.
I would have loved that, but I have seen it. But it had to be something I hadn't seen. So we saw a film, we watched a film neither of us had seen, which is The Maltese Falcon, which is a Humphrey Bogart movie, not one of the Marvel films.
No, Humphrey B. Bogart, I think is his full name.
Humphrey B. Bogart, yeah. The Maltese Falcon isn't like friends with Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It's a different,
all I can think of is on Charmed, it was the Burmese Falcon.
The Burmese Falcon. So it's like a prototypical film noir. So you can have a listen to that. The podcast called You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet with Peter Hellier. So that's what I'm making happen, as well as my Doctor Who podcast, which may be on this week. I don't know. I keep losing my voice when I'm recording it.
It's because I keep making you sing.
You keep making me sing. My singing voice is fine. It's just the talking that's bad.
Well, I mean, that's subjective.
Oh, yes. I don't mean it's good. I mean it's serviceable.
We should do our own version. We'll do our own version of the Roof remix, just with us doing BBs in the style of Brandy.
In the style of Brandy. Just when we're getting yelled at.
No, but no more letters. I got. After we had Paul, I was like, I need a letter now.
Oh, you want a letter? Oh.
We want letters.
Oh, yeah, please send us a letter.
Send us the letters.
I am a memoir at gmail.com. Or a tweet, anything. We would love any kind of contact. I am a memoir.
And rate and review
on Twitter and Instagram and the Facebook. And rate and review on iTunes or the many other podcast services. You know, give us a big fat tick on Acast, however that works.
Oh, well, I have a big fat tick. With a hard D.
There's no D in tick.
Tick.
Tick starts with a T, not D.
Tick.
Where are you going?
I said it.
Oh, ticked. Okay.
Yeah.
The past tense.
Dick. Let me go, because I'm going mental and saying all the wrong things.
All right, we'll see you next Friday, Monday. Bye, Lamely.
Bye. I said bye.
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 Bye. No, I just said bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. No. Okay, we'll try again next time.